If you're asking me which Georgia defender has the potential to have a monster breakout All-American type of season in 2021, my answer is Adam Anderson, and I'm going to tell you why. What's going on, guys? Matt DeBerry, DawgPost.com, making you a smarter Georgia fan. Listen, this guy is a pass rushing specialist. 12 tackles last year, 6.5 of them were sacks, but if he can take the next step and be an all-around, every down type of outside linebacker for Georgia, I do think he is on the verge of having a monster breakout season. We know what he can do against the pass. He's one of the top pass rushers in all of college football. 2 sacks against Auburn, 2 sacks against Cincinnati in the Peach Bowl, a strip sack against Tennessee, another strip sack against South Carolina. The guy made plays all the time when he was out there. But the thing is, he wasn't even out there. He didn't get a ton of playing time last year because Azeez Ojulari, a guy who could be in the first round of the NFL draft, he was there. He needed opportunities to rush the passer. Jermaine Johnson, 6'5", 250-pound JUCO pass rusher that you just brought in, he had to see the field. Nolan Smith, number 1 prospect out of high school in the entire country, 5-star guy. He needs to be out there as well to show what he can bring. But when Georgia needed a pass rush, the guy was Adam Anderson. He needed to be out there, and that's why he flashed so much, is because when he needed to go out and get after the passer, that's exactly what he did against Auburn, against Bradarius Ham. So quick off the ball, beat him with ease with his quickness off the edge, but he also beat him inside a good bit too. This is a guy who can get after the passer and disrupt the backfield in multiple ways. He can beat you inside. He's lightning quick on the outside. His first step is one of the best at college football. He beat Cade Mays on his first step on the outside, forced a fumble there. And then again, he did it against Bradarius Ham and against Cincinnati. One of his sacks against Cincinnati came on a blitz. It was on 3rd and 16 in the third quarter. He came with Nolan Smith, who was coming from the outside, Adam Anderson inside, and he bull rushed him. The guard beat him up the middle and found a way to make the sack. So he can beat you inside on a blitz. He's too quick for guards. He's obviously too quick for most offensive tackles as well. But 6'5", 225, 230 pounds. He has the length, the frame, the wingspan. He has the quickness, the athleticism. He can rush the passer, and we know that. But can he hold the edge? Can he build enough strength to hold the edge, set the edge on the outside, and help against the run? I think he's able to do that. I saw him do it at Rome High School. The guy is stronger than people think, and when he goes up and gets an offensive tackle at the shoulder pads, he is strong enough to hold himself there. But Azeez Ojulari was great against the run, and so there weren't opportunities for them to maybe put Adam Anderson out there because you're taking someone who's really good off the field. That's not what they wanted to do. But Adam Anderson, this is his 4th year. I think early in his career, he didn't really know what was going on. Even though he was just there to rush the passer, and that's all he's been the past 3 years. If he wants to make a lot of money in the NFL, and if he wants to be an NFL draft pick, a first-round guy in 22, he needs to show that he is a full outside linebacker, a 3-down guy, a guy you can trust against the run, not only on 3rd and long situations to get after the passer. We know he can do that, but can he prove to Georgia fans, to Kirby Smart and Dan Lanning, that he should be out there more often and that he should be out there even in run situations? So Nolan Smith coming into his 3rd year, Adam Anderson coming into his 4th year. He should be able to do a little bit of everything in Georgia's defense, hold the edge, and really get after guys, which is what he's been able to do this entire time. He's great in pursuit. He's going to disrupt the passer there and force a lot of incompletions. There's plenty of times where he might not get to the quarterback, but he's making an impact. He's making the guy scramble, get out of his comfortability, and force an incomplete pass. That's what he does. But there's a lot of guys on Georgia's defense who I think will progress and take the next step going into this season. But the guy that I have my eye on the most is Adam Anderson, and a lot of that has to do with the fact that I watched him in high school so much. I saw him firsthand against Justin Fields, have like 3 or 4 sacks in that game alone. Just made a ton of plays, and he's always around the football too. When he gets to the quarterback, like he did against South Carolina and like he did against Tennessee, he's looking to separate the quarterback from the football. He forced 2 fumbles there, And he fell on the fumble that Azeez Ojulari forced against Cincinnati, which really changed the game in the second half. So when he's out there, he's making plays, and you kind of forget how often he was on the bench, because when he came in, he did flash, and he flashed because he was strictly in there to rush the passer, get after the quarterback, and that's exactly what he did. Again, half of his tackles last year were sacks. That's what he's known to do. I think he will be one of the top pass rushers in the country this year because, again, that's the biggest reason he was a 5-star. That's why they went after him. They were loading up on outside linebackers, pass rushing specialists, and they got him there. So without Azeez Ojulari, without Jermaine Johnson, with Nolan Smith still not exactly living up to the hype, they need Adam Anderson to come into his own and be the fourth-year guy that he could be. I think most people thought he was a 3-and-out type of guy because people covet pass rushers, which he is. But now in his fourth year, if he can, get his game to a level where he can do so many different things for you, not just rush the passer, not only is it going to help him and his draft stock and his future at, as a football player, but it's going to help Georgia's defense incredibly this season. So if Georgia's defense is as good as we think it is, a lot of that is going to depend on Adam Anderson not only getting after the passer, but helping against the run, holding that edge, and turning into a full 3-down, every down type of guy. And I do believe that he has the potential to do that. Guys, thanks for watching this video so much. I really appreciate it. Stay tuned to the next video coming up right now, and I will see you over on the website.